The 2024 J-24 World Championship, presented by Beecher's Handmade Cheese, was hosted by the Corinthian Yacht Club of Seattle out of Shilshole Bay Marina in Ballard, Washington, USA. The competitors, 56 teams strong, represented 11 countries and 5 continents. Former J-24 world champions, numerous North American champions, and countless J-24 class owners who have been racing these boats for decades. For the Corinthian Yacht Club, it was their biggest event they've ever hosted, and the community came together tenfold in terms of sponsors like Bank of America, the Port of Seattle, Investco, Diamond Parking, Slingshot Kiteboards, and Cheap Diver, and volunteers who have spent the last 2 years planning this event.
Corinthian Yacht Club of Seattle has a storied history of hosting world championships all the way back to the Star class in the 70s, and this was a great opportunity that Denny Vaughn, who is the vice president of the class and a local sailor on Easy Street, said, let's bring worlds to Seattle. It's our turn to show the world what racing in Seattle is like and how the Corinthian Yacht Club is such a great host club. So our hope is that this regatta and what we've been able to do here, and especially what the weather's been able to do for us this week, shows other fleets and other classes that this is the club to come host your championships in the Northwest. It is absolutely a family sport, and that true family and friend family. The J-24 class and the fleet, especially here in Seattle, is very tight-knit. We travel together, we spend a lot of time together every single night during the summer, and so we're really, really close. We usually have about 20 J-24s on the start line every Tuesday night, all summer long.
I'm the title sponsor, Beecher's Handmade Cheese, and I'm a competitor, first-time worlds. Well, I live on the north end of Mercer Island, which you can see the Leshai race course. And so I would see these guys out there racing every Tuesday night. And I was looking for something new because I wanted this improvement curve. And I bought a J-24 online. Absolutely no idea what I was getting into, but just entered it and have worked really hard for 6 years. And now here we are. And to have the Seattle area showing so well as a venue and having Beechers at the top of that is just it warms my heart.
Nestled between the Olympic Mountains, Bainbridge Island, seaplanes, ferries, and local wildlife, 5 days of racing ensued in an area of the world known for its volatility. With an average depth of 450 feet, current played a major factor, especially as winds could easily pick up, shift, and drop without warning. The task of getting off great races was made easier with technology in the form of Vacaros's RaceSense and MarkSetBot, whose local reps were present on site making the gears turn.
So the technology has been truly a game changer because there's no more pinging. They know within seconds. If they're over early, they clear most of the time within 5 to 7 seconds. We haven't run a J-24 Worlds, and I can't remember how long, that didn't have black flags. So far, we have run 8 races, all under a P flag with no general recalls, which is just phenomenal. And it's probably the only reason we have 8 races, because without the Vacaros RaceSense and the bots, we probably may have gotten 6 races in, it may have been 4.
Early in the regatta, the Japanese duo of Kohei Jikawa's Gecko Diana and Nobuyuka Emai's Siesta rose to the top of the heap. The local fleet, Fleet 26 in Seattle, had standouts this week, like Jakob Lichtenberg's Hair of the Dog and Michael Goldfarb's War Canoe. But the pair of rivals that eventually topped the fleet were the duo from Rochester, New York. Mike Ingham, a 3-time world champion podium finisher, and Travis Odenbach on Honey Badger, coming in hot after a narrow victory at the J-24 North Americans and sailing with crew he'd been racing with for years. 5 days, 9 races, and who got which trophies was decided. Nobuyuka Emai's Siesta from Japan clinched 4th overall and top Corinthian. Kohei Ikechawa of Japan's Gecko Diana moved up into 3rd overall in the final race. Elizabeth Hudson's team on 2 shots, hailing from the Houston Yacht Club in Texas, won the top all-female crew. And locals racing with Sam Hopper aboard Saltine won the top youth team, being under 25 years old. All of the keeper trophies were created by an artist from the First Nations in Lower Mainland, British Columbia. For 2nd overall, Mike Ingham of Rochester celebrated with his team. and Travis Odenbach on Honey Badger, with Monica Morgan, Dave Hughes, Jay Mills, and Jeff Sullivan were the last to the stage to hoist their trophies overhead.
Start off with the crew. Jay and I have been doing this for like the last 3 years together. We started about 12 years ago together, and it's just an honor to be with him. Having Dave be here with us this year was just unbelievable. Having Jeff, one of my best friends from home, and also from Rochester Yacht Club, join the team this year means a lot to me. To have some Rochester on the boat, to have your best friend, that's pretty cool. And then Monica, who's been with me forever, she's unbelievable. She's the best. That was amazing, and this is just an honor to be involved in this class. It's my favorite class out of all. So thank you thank you everybody here for being here, and thank you to my team for doing this with me. This is awesome.
The ceremony also honored longtime Chief Judge Willie Gold, who retired after this year's World Championship, and the passing of the J-24 class flag to next year's World's host, the Plym Yacht Club and Saltash Sailing Club in Plymouth, England, and the UK J-24 Class Association. Congratulations to the Corinthian Yacht Club of Seattle for running a top-notch event, the J-24 class on keeping this class on the world stage, and of course to Honey Badger for winning the North Americans and the World Championship in the same year. His first world title finally attained after 11 years of trying. For T2P TV, I'm Ashley Love.